welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a Cammy's Q&A because once again it's been like a month since I did my last one, and I love doing these Q&As because you always come up with the best questions ever. And if you didn't know, I am always asking on my Instagram for new questions for these Cammy's Q&As. So if you want your questions to be in these kinds of videos, in the next ones, then please go on to my Instagram account right here and then follow me and ask me questions. But as I said, I'm going to hop over to my Instagram and try to find some really good questions. And this time there were so many questions. There were like around 166. That is great. But let's get into it. So as always, I'm going to scroll up to the first question and then answer that one because I just think that's so much fun. And it's like, when you get the first comment, you're on point. So I'm going to do that. It is from Anastasia and she asks, are you still educating yourself to become an actress? You're so good, really inspiring. Thank you so much, Anastasia. And I did do that school in Aarhus where I was kind of like studying to become an actress. I have like ended that course. So right now I'm just getting some private lessons. Other than that, I've got some plans going on right now which I'm not really going to tell you about because you never know what happens really. So but yeah, that is what is going on right now. So I'm not on any education right now. I'm just working at Bobby Brown and doing different stuff here and there, which you may hear about in the future. The next question is from Emma Andreasen and she asks, Dear Camilla, I love your YouTube channel. It is so good. So sweet, and you are such a nice person. But my question is, which hobbies have you had through your childhood? Hugs, Emma. First of all, thank you so much, Emma. These kind of comments, they always make me so happy and they just make this YouTube thing worth everything. But hobbies in my childhood, I was dancing, acting, singing. What else? I've also been a cheerleader. I don't know if that comes into the kind of area of dancing as well, but I've done that as well. Other hobbies, I loved watching Disney movies and obviously hanging out with my friends. I do miss my childhood because I could just watch Disney movies all the time. I was singing, dancing, not having any struggles in life. Everything was just so easy and so simple, and I do miss those times actually. I guess that's also why I always watch Disney movies. It just reminds me of my childhood, and I was a huge Disney freak. I've always been so in love with Disney movies, so yeah. I was watching a lot of movies, a lot of Disney movies. I was dancing, singing, acting, performing as I do now. I am just one big performer, and as I've said before, I've been dancing since I was 2 years old, so that was obviously a huge part of my life, and it still is. I'm not dancing as much as back then, but yeah, I still love it so much. Lots of Zebras, once again, I love that name, asks, what is your favorite social media platform? Definitely Instagram, because I just feel like it is, I don't know, there's just something about pictures. I'm just such a picturistic kind of gal. I'm just so much into pictures. I mean, I love Snapchat and I love Facebook and stuff like that. I never really got into Twitter though. I don't know why. Twitter is just so boring to me, but Instagram, that is kind of like my space. I just love it so much. It just makes me so happy to log onto Instagram, watching and browsing through pictures and so on. I just feel like pictures says so much more than words can ever say. Pictures make me happy and Instagram makes me happy, so I love Instagram. And obviously YouTube as well, but to me YouTube is like above everything. I just love YouTube. Nirvana's Lover asks, Hi Camilla, I would like to know what your career goals are and what you do to achieve them. And also, where do you see your channel in 1 year? And do you maybe want your channel to be a job in the future? XXX Sarah. Wow, a lot of questions. The first one about my career goals. I have always wanted to become an actress. That has always been a career goal of mine. I've always loved acting, performing, stuff like that. It's just always been a huge part of me and it still is. I just feel like I can express myself in so many different ways through different characters, and I just really enjoy that so much. And what do you do to achieve that? I'm obviously taking lessons to always evolve and get better and so on, but acting is such a personal thing because you have to evolve yourself emotionally and personally. So in my mind, when you're an actress, you kind of evolve and grow every single day. So yeah, just living is a way of learning. She also asks, where do you see your channel in 1 year? I'm not sure actually. I just really want to continue the role that I'm on right now. I just love that there's a great mixture of beauty, fashion, lifestyle, personal stuff as well. I just think there's so many great things on my channel. I also want to do some more funny, hilarious videos because I really like that as well. And I won't say that I'm funny, but I've got a really black kind of sense of humor, very, very out there. But yeah. I just really want to do so many different things with my channel. I want it to grow. I want you guys to be even more excited about it. I've got some plans in my mind on how I want my YouTube channel to be in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. It all depends on how everything goes and so on. And the last question is, do you maybe want your channel to be a job in the future? Well, actually I feel like that my answer to this question has changed during the last half year, something like that, because before, I was just seeing this as kind of like a hobby and a place where I could just share my inspirations and passions and just stuff that I really enjoyed doing and blah, 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 blah. But now I definitely see that it could become a career as well. And I never really saw YouTube as a career or a job, but now I do see that you can actually live from doing it. Obviously, remember that I do this because I love YouTube so much. It's my passion and I think it's so much fun. I really, truly enjoy it. That's also why there's so many videos all the time. I just really enjoy sitting here talking to you guys and being interactive with you guys. It is honestly the best and I just enjoy it so much. But if I see it as a career in the future, maybe. It really depends on how everything works out and so on. So I'm not really planning on having this as my only career, but who knows what the future may hold for me. I'm not sure. I'm just enjoying it right now. The next question is from Belinda Singbeck and she asks, how's your relationship with your sister? My relationship to my sister is very strong and very deep, if you get what I mean. Me and my sister, we are very, very close and I would honestly consider her as one of my best friends because I feel like that we can tell each other everything. We tell each other our deepest secrets and we're just always there for each other. I just really love my sister so much and I do get a bit emotional talking about it because she just means so much to me. She is such a great sister and the older she gets, the more she starts to look like me as well. It's so scary. People think that we're twins actually. It is crazy in my mind, but yeah, I love my sister so very much. She is really something special to me. Trina Newlander asks, what do you dance? Which style of dance? I have been dancing all kinds of styles. Gymnastics, cheerleading, ballroom, Latin, salsa, mambo, ballet, contemporary, modern, jazz ballet, you name it really. I've been doing so many different styles. Now the kind of dance that I'm teaching is show dance and to me it's kind of like a mixture of all of these different styles. So really enjoy that. The only kind of style that I haven't really ever touched on is actually kind of like break dance because I can't do that. All of the other styles I've been doing them and I love them. My favorite is probably Latin because that's kind of like the thing that I've been kind of like professional in or have been doing like as a big thing where I've been a competitive dancer and so on. So that is kind of like my heart thing, but anything else is just so cool as well. Clara Maria, and I can't say the last thing, Shonda? I don't know. She asks, have you ever considered going back to brunette again? And what was your favorite book and film through your childhood? The first question about going back to being brunette again, yes I have, and I'm probably going to try it somewhere in the future, but right now I love being blonde. I don't know if blondes do have more fun, but I really like the blonde hair. I just really feel like it goes great with my dark eyes. It's kind of like a contrast and I really like contrast, so I think it's so great and I think it suits me very well. So right now I'm going to stick to my blonde hair, but somewhere in the future I'm probably going to cut my hair short again and I'm probably also going back to brunette again. So I just like changing it up and trying new styles because I feel like that I can wear a lot of different styles, so that is nice. And my favorite book from my childhood is definitely Harry Potter. I read all of the books and I went cray about them. I love them still to this day today and they're amazing. And if I had to pick one favorite, it would be the first one because that is my first, you know, like introduction to Harry Potter, so it's just got a special place in my heart. And my favorite movie, I can't answer that one because all of the Disney movies were my favorite. The next question is from AminaCon00 and she says, "Hey beautiful, how was it to be in high school? Gymnasial in Danish. And please mention those things that you remember the most from your high school time. Plus, how did you do in school as well?" The first one, how was it to be in high school? I really enjoyed it actually. I came from elementary, middle school, whatever you like to call it in English, I'm not sure. I was a victim of bullying back then, so it was really tough for me, and I was very insecure about getting to high school because I was just afraid to get bullied there as well. But I must say it was a total different experience. People were older and much more respectful about each other and about being different as well. And yeah, I just feel like I had 3 really great years, and I feel like that I made some of my best friends there as well. I mean, I still talk to many of them, and they're all just so kind and so sweet, and I really enjoyed that time of my life. It was a really nice time, and I just grew so much and evolved, and yeah, I just found myself in those years, so it was a really great time for me. And I feel like that the highlights were actually the parties and just hanging out with my friends. I was very active as a dancer back then, so I didn't really get to go to all of the parties and stuff like that. But the party that stands out to me was prom. Me and my ex-boyfriend, we went there together, and it was just such a magical night, and just wearing a long beautiful dress and just being dressed up and everything like that. It was just such a great night, and it just stands out so clear to me. And also obviously when I graduated, that was so amazing as well, and I was so proud, and I actually did really well. People may not know this, but I was actually a really great student. The thing with me is that I'm very creative, and I love doing things like dancing, singing, acting. Being creative is so much me, but I'm actually really good in school as well. I liked it and I enjoyed it, but I do enjoy being, creative much more. And this is going to be the last question. It is from Sarah Alina _ and she asks, "Do you date or have a boyfriend right now?" And I don't date and I don't have a boyfriend. I just don't feel like that I've got the time for it right now. And also, I don't feel like that I'm going to live here where I live right now forever. Actually, I feel like I really want to move very soon. So I just feel like that it would be a waste of time and effort to try to find a boyfriend in my city. Also because then it would have to be like a long distance relationship, which I'm not really interested in. So right now I just feel like that I'm not really trying to date or see anyone. But obviously in the future, I would love to get a boyfriend and so on, because it is really nice, and I do miss having someone in my life, someone special. So yeah, but right now I'm single and I feel fine with that for now. And that was the questions that I got to answer for this time, guys, and I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question. Keep leaving questions for me and suddenly I will answer yours for sure. If you found this video entertaining or whatever, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Remember to follow me on my Instagram if you want to ask me questions. And other than that, have the most amazing day till I see you guys again.